Dear children, hope everything is fine at your end. Once again, welcome to the biology lesson. In the previous lesson, we learnt about microscopes and magnification. Today, we will study about some specialized cells of plants and animals. Our objective is to relate the structure of the following to their functions: ciliated cells, root hair cells, palisade mesophyll cells, red blood cells, sperm and egg cells. Today, you will understand these biological terms when I will be explaining the upcoming slides. Plant roots have root hairs. Root hairs do not live for long. As the root grows, they are replaced by the new ones. Root hairs are found a little way up from the root tip. Each root hair is a long epidermal cell. Epi means outer and dermal means covering. They are very tiny, but they are in large number. They are also thin-walled. Unlike a typical plant cell, they do not contain any chloroplasts. Their main function is to absorb mineral ions and water from the soil. Since they are in large number and thin-walled, the rate of absorption is high. The diagram on the left side of the slide shows you the inner parts of a leaf. The middle layer of the leaf is called the mesophyll. Meso word means middle and phyll means leaf. The location of mesophyll cells is nearer to the top of the leaf, and they are arranged like a fence or palisade. And this is how they form the tissue palisade mesophyll. Their structure: they are rectangular in shape and have large number of chloroplasts. Function: they help in absorbing sunlight during photosynthesis. Red blood cells or RBCs are made in the bone marrow of some bones, including the ribs, vertebrae, and some limb bones. They are produced at a very fast rate, that is, about 9,000 millions per hour. RBCs are found in the liquid part of blood called plasma. Their structure: they do not have a nucleus, so they are short-lived. They are biconcave discs. Their function: they have hemoglobin, a kind of protein which is red in color due to the presence of iron. The oxygen molecules are carried by the hemoglobin as oxyhemoglobin. Ova are also called egg cells or female gametes. An ovum is a haploid sex cell. It is the biggest human cell. You can see how small a sperm looks next to it. Eggs begin to be formed inside ovaries before birth. At the age of 10 to 14, some of these eggs begin to mature. Usually, only one develops at a time. When it is mature, an egg cell bursts out of the ovary into the fallopian. It has a nucleus embedded in cytoplasm. Outside the membrane is a jelly coat. The function of an ovum is to pass mother's genetic information in the zygote formed during fertilization. A zygote is a diploid cell. Sperm cells are also called male gametes. They are haploid sex cells. Sperm are made continually in the testes, the male sex organ, from the age of 12 to 14 years old. Sperm production is very sensitive to heat. If they get too hot, the cells in the tubules will not develop into sperm. This is why the testes are outside the body, where they are cooler than they would be inside. They have a long tail to swim to an egg. The head part contains enzymes which help them to enter into the egg cell. The middle part contains mitochondrion to provide energy to the sperm to swim to the egg cell. The function of a sperm cell is to carry father's genetic information to the egg. During fertilization, only one sperm can make its entry into the egg and can release its head part. Ciliated cells are the cells with tiny hair-like structures called cilia. These cells line up the windpipe. Their function is to prevent dust and bacteria from entering into the lungs. They sweep the mucus with trapped dust and bacteria up to the mouth to be swallowed. Thank you, children, for watching and listening. If you have any question, feel free to ask. At this critical time of coronavirus outbreak, the only gift that we can give to others is the gift of health. Children, stay safe and healthy. Goodbye.